Both of them, over and over again. I have freedom. I have rights. Serve the people.
Where a man refuses to wear a mask.
Yeah, but you have no rights. I'm not forcing you. You're forcing me. I am free. I can't. I'm gonna have to call.
It's not fair to the workers, man. What people need to understand is like the people working are not making the rules. So they just don't want to get fired. Like they don't get paid enough to deal with this. You know what I mean? Call the general manager. They're on salary. These people are getting paid minimum wage probably. And it's like they don't want to deal with this.
Minimum wage earners.
Alone. Regardless of if they make this sale or not, their pay does not increase or decrease. What do you get out of this? You think that the worker is gonna be like, oh, you know what? That guy was right. No, they don't care.
Speak English.
I couldn't read that.
Well, I'm sorry about you too.
Why?
Get the out of my country.
Hey, see? Do you are a U.S. citizen?
No, I think you
So
are.
what? You. So now it's just because what I look. Do you see that's the problem?
No,
That's
I don't
in
have.
you.
I
That's
don't
in
have
your
any
mind.
problem with
That's
what.
in your mind.
I don't have any problem with the way you look. I don't have any problem with the way you look.
I'm a U.S. citizen. What is your problem?
I don't have any
What
problem.
is your problem?
I just don't understand where this mentality comes from. I genuinely don't. I mean, maybe I guess it's taught to them from their parents. I don't really know. I don't understand how so many people could see the same thing differently. You know? At the end of the day, we're all human beings. It literally stops there. Aliens came in, we're not looking at like what country are you from, what religion are you? No, we're all banding together to stop the aliens.
Thursday afternoon.
Get the hell out of my restaurant right now. Get out.
Omar Fuentes says he started recording after he and his sister tried to translate for their mom to ask her manager about a raise they say she was told she'd get several months ago.
She needed help, and that's why we were there.
She didn't even let me finish asking the question. By the time she was already yelling at me and telling me to get out, and that I shouldn't be telling her what to pay her employees, and that if my mom has a problem with the pay, that she's the problem and she's the one that should leave and stuff like that.
Well, that's just bad management. That's not how you do that. You just lost your job, bro. Some people take their jobs way too seriously though. Not to say that you should or shouldn't, you know, to each their own. I mean, I'm a firm believer in you should love what you do, but you should also have fun with it. Like, with all due respect, if you manage a restaurant, it's not life or death. So it's really not that big of a deal that you gotta blow this out of proportion the way that this woman clearly just did. What's happening, guys? Welcome back to Top 10 Central. It's your boy, Mr. Spicy in the house. You know we got a spicy video because we're reacting to male Karens getting triggered here. And they're just gonna Karen it up, but they're males. So what was the male Karen name? Terry or something? I don't like that. We'll call them male Karens, what we'll call them. The male Karens.
No, I don't think so. No, you don't.
Pandering to other patrons in hopes of support.
Yeah. Right here, Karen.
Is that Olive Garden?
Get out. How embarrassing.
Don't ask him. Pay my bill. You talk to me. I pay my bill.
What is happening here?
Pay my bill. Pay my bill. You talk to me. I pay my bill.
I can't wait to get to a point where we don't wear masks anymore because it is still kind of weird to see some people without them, some people with them, and it's like I'm over this whole like it's my freedom not to wear a mask. I'm not trying to offend anybody. I mean, I don't really care if you get offended by that. I just want life to go back to normal. I feel like a lot of the anger and aggression is coming from the lack of normality in our society. The fact that we were just literally told to stay inside for a year when that's not how it doesn't fly. You know what I'm saying?
No. I'm Mexican. I'm not Mexican, but you're very prejudiced, and I want you out of my restaurant right now.
I'll finish my meal and then I'll.
You know what? I'll do it for you, man. I'll call the cops. I'll be trespassing. It'll be easier for me. It'll be easier for you to have people like you, so ignorant and disrespectful.
We are ignorant.
You're very ignorant and disrespectful.
My man was going off. I remember this whole video though, like they said, you know, not okay thing to say.
Go back to Mexico if you want to keep speaking Spanish. Go back to your Mexican country. We are ignorant.
well, there's two sides to it, right? There's a side that everyone's like, America sucks, I hate it, I want to leave. Then there's a side of it of like people realize America is the greatest country in the world, which I know some of you guys are going to be like, Jared, you're an idiot, don't say that. I genuinely believe America is one of the greatest countries in the world. Bro, Americans literally say it's the greatest country in the world. Why are you surprised that other people want to come there? Why? And then you tell them to go back. It doesn't make any sense.
Say that again. Oh, now you're shy?
Michael Lofthouse gave the family the finger, then said,
Trump's gonna you. I don't know what he said.
You need to leave.
Oh, you do not talk
No,
about
you
Jeff
need
like
to
that.
leave.
Which one? You need to leave.
Asian piece of
Oh my God.
He was full of hate and anger. It's sad that there's still people that are like that in this world.
I don't know. I don't get it. I don't understand it. It's such an ignorant way to live. You're just not gonna be a happy person ever. People that walk around like that, it's just there's always hate in their heart. They're probably their outlook on life is very negative. But it makes me think like they're walking around with that their whole lives. So we see a couple of seconds of it and we're like, they're this, they're that. But they're walking around with that their whole lives. That must be sad in itself, man. Like.
I was just at CVS and a man that doesn't even work for CVS wouldn't let me in the door and he threw me out the door. He doesn't even work for CVS. He wasn't wearing one of their shirts. What the Anderson Cooper paid this man to make me angry. They're not letting me buy things to hydrate myself. I want to buy some tea. You, America, for making me live like this. What the is wrong with everyone? They said I'm not allowed
This
to
is
buy
wild,
anything.
bro. I feel like I gotta take a step back, bro. But hey, don't you talk about America like that. No, you can say whatever you want about the country. I mean, hey, do what you gotta do. I'm just saying, you know, I stand by what I said.
I come up here with a mask to pay, and you tell me you can't take it? You can't bring me food?
What is this, like a juice bar? You gotta laugh. Is someone getting this mad over over a juice bar, like or a coffee shop? Like, this is what I mean. What's going on in this guy's life that he's this mad over a coffee? Who cares? But hey, it is what it is.
It is over the line. Right down the line. Ma'am, the front of the car is supposed to stop at the line. So instances like this doesn't happen.
Did you become a law officer?
Excuse me? When did I become? It's not law. It's not law. It's common sense. It's common sense.
I would like to see the camera where you were.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You want proof that I've been there since 1:30?
Well, I've been here since 12.
You have not.
Yes, I have.
Maybe she has been there since 12 and she just moves parking spots. I mean, who is this lady filming to tell that lady where she's been? I don't know how you get out of that. It's like someone's in the wrong, they just never admit to it. Sometimes you gotta just cut your losses and just, you know, that lady probably wouldn't end up paying for the damage anyway, so you're just wasting your time. It's unfortunate, but sometimes things in life happen and you just gotta take it.
Me? Excuse me?
Excuse
me. You know what? You're not dealing with one of your Syrian right now.
Wow.
You're dealing with a Canadian woman, and I'm not going to be talked down to by you.
Who turned around and talking to
I'm not going to be talked down to by you. So you laugh all you want. You know what? That's a prime example of why we don't want you here.
Speak for yourself. We don't want you here. Get out of here, bro. Get out of here with that, bro. We don't want that here.
You guys, you're supposed to de-escalate, not make it worse. Why can't you keep your mouth shut? What is wrong with you?
Nose closed and getting loud with me.
You piece of Don't talk to me like that. Don't you talk to me like that. How dare you insult me?
Wow.
How dare you piece of you?
Look at this suit. Looks like it's nice. It looks like you got your suit out of the garbage can. After this, you go. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
You!
I love how the guy was like, you're supposed to be de-escalating the situation, and then he just snapped. And my man in the suit was like, hands behind the back, like, do it, bro, hit me. Do it, do something right now.
Why can't you keep your mouth shut? What is wrong with you?
Nose closed and getting loud with me.
Just staying so calm. The guy's getting in his face. He's like, thank you very much. Just swing and I'll end your shit. Like, go for it.
Really scary.
Nobody ain't gonna help you. Please can't you in front of me.
Lee eventually left the restaurant and immediately filed a police report with the LAPD as a possible hate crime. We confirmed with detectives they are investigating, but they provided few details on Sunday.
I also heard from LAPD that there's a significant increase in the amount of hate crimes, especially against Asians, since the pandemic started. And unfortunately, these things are not reported.
I couldn't really hear what the guy was saying at the beginning, but
Somebody gonna help you. Please can't do.
all I'm gonna say is you guys should educate yourselves on that kind of stuff because you'd be very surprised at the statistics around the world and just in countries and stuff. So important to be on that, you know what I'm saying? That's it for this one, guys. I've been your white pepper, keeping it spicy. That's why I'm wearing the Mr. Spicy shirt. Don't get it twisted. I'm not sweet, I'm not salty, I'm spicy. We'll see you guys in the next one. Love you. Mwah, mwah. They're just like, I wanna get my pay. I had a day at work because now I have to deal with this guy. That's it. Just keeping it real on a Monday. So I feel like there's a lot of resentment and pent-up aggression, and people are just looking for an opportunity to just let it out. That's why boxing or like combat sports to train is great, because you just let out all your aggression and then you just live your day and you're just like, yeah, life's pretty good now because I don't want to punch things, so solid. But also living in Toronto where I'm, you know, this past weekend, the government was kind enough to let me just sit on a patio with my friends, which even that I don't think I'm allowed to do. I think I'm supposed to be with my family on a patio. To me, America's looking pretty good right now, where you can go to a hockey game in a sold-out stadium. So yeah, best country in the world in my mind.